Good afternoon, and I hope you're having a great day today. I'm excited about this chat that we are going to be having with Officer Mike Harris from the California Highway Patrol because they've got something. Well, they're actually in the middle of something very exciting. It's a way to really make an impact in our community, especially with families and kids this holiday season. But I'm going to let him tell you more about the Chips for Kids toy drive. Welcome.
Yeah, thanks for having me. It's great. We're really excited to be partnering with you guys this year.
I'm excited to find out more about this. How many years have you been doing this toy drive?
Oh man, the toy drive's been going on for years, longer than I've been on the department.
Wow.
But for me personally, I've been running it here in our Valley Division. This is my third year.
Okay. And have you noticed any difference this year, I would imagine, with all of the layoffs and the furloughs and just the whole economic state of our state and our country? Yeah. Have you noticed a greater demand this year or a greater need in our community?
I mean, I'm sure that there will be. We're just getting started with getting the toy drive and getting the toys collected, and we're really at the kind of the ground level of getting it put together. But I definitely see that this year is going to be challenging for a lot of different ways. You know, one, there's going to be a lot more people in need, and two, you know, we've got some complexities about how we're going to get those toys out safely so that everyone can still have a good Christmas. But
right. I'm sure it took a lot of extra planning. What are some of the measures that you guys are putting into place to make it a safe experience for everyone in the midst of COVID-19?
Yeah, I mean, logistically, it's been, nightmare is not the right word, but it's been pretty complex trying to navigate all the ways that we can keep everybody safe. And there's a lot of people involved in this program, which is needed in order for it to be successful. But we're making sure that people are wearing their masks and they're keeping their distancing, and we're having sanitation stations at all of our events so that people can make sure that they're keeping their areas clean and not spreading any illnesses that they might have.
It's interesting. I was just noticing this the other day. The whole routine of wearing the mask, when you wear the mask, sanitizing anytime I go in or out of a store, like it's all becoming second nature. We're kind of getting that, at least that part of it down. So
yeah, that's true. I mean, half the time you don't see the mask anymore. It's on TV now. It's on movies and shows, and people wearing it. Like, that was quick.
Yeah. Now, I'll bet over the last couple of years, the last 3 years that you've been doing this, you've probably had some really incredible stories of families whose Christmas was made all the better because of the generosity of people here in the Sacramento community.
This whole the whole process from the beginning of it and getting to work with the people that are doing the donations and the companies and the organizations that we partner with for some of the bigger scale stuff, and then actually getting to interact with the families when they come get the toys is absolutely 100% the highlight of my career. I've been doing this job for 14 years, and without even pausing, the Chips for Kids toy drive is just amazing, and it's so much fun, and it's thanks to everybody that really digs deep and supports the program and donates the toys. And then those families that, need a little bit of help during the holidays, that's what we do it for. And to see the kids smile is just the greatest part.
Absolutely. Well, let's get down to details. What kind of toys are you looking for? Do you have any guidance for folks that are maybe watching right now? And by the way, thank you for watching and getting information on how you get involved in the Chips Toys for Kids toy drive. What kind of guidance do you have? What kind of toys are you looking for? How can we help?
Yeah, absolutely. So I think right now you can drop off toys at any CHP location in the Sacramento area. And in fact, if anybody's watching statewide, every CHP office participates statewide in the program. So, we run our program here. So the toys that we collect here stay local. Or you can even mail them to our division office if you're kind of concerned about being out in public. And the address for that, I don't know if you want to put that up there or we can do it later, but it's 2555 First Avenue, Sacramento, California. You can mail those directly to us, ship them straight here, and we'll store them for our giveaway. We usually get a good amount of the normal toys like the Legos and the Hot Wheels and all the toys like that. But we're always looking for toys for older kids. Gift cards have been really beneficial for some of the older kids that come through because, their tastes are a little bit different and hard to figure out. So, and then sporting equipment always is a big hit with the older kids too.
Oh yeah. I would have even thought of that, but with more people, with gyms shut down, teenagers that normally would go with mom and dad to the gym, like they're getting outside for exercise. So sporting equipment, I imagine, would be a very much appreciated gift this year.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Normally we do a big bike giveaway when we do our toy drive. This year, just because of COVID, we're not able to do the big bike build and the bike giveaway. So yeah, definitely toys for things for older kids, toys, kind of a little bit specific for it, but something for older kids is always helpful.
I was browsing because, I'm getting tons of emails for early Black Friday sales, and I forget which store it was because there's so many, but somebody sent me a flyer, and there were some really good deals on like board games that maybe a whole family could play. Would that be something that you could use?
Absolutely. 100%. Yep. Yeah.
With a lot more families staying in with COVID, with things, we're staying at home so much more this year. I would think that would be a good thing.
That'd be fantastic. Absolutely. And
so
hang out with their family and play board games at home.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So I saw a video of last year's giveaway. How will this year's giveaway to the kids be different?
So a couple big things we're doing different. So this year, our big toy collection with KCRA is going to be December 4th. And that's at Cal Expo. Everybody, comes down, they bring their toys down, and they get to meet some of the KCRA reporters, and they can interact with us. This year, the big difference with that is we're going to ask everybody to stay in their car. We'll take the toys out, and so that to kind of limit the interaction as much as we can. And then our giveaway, we normally let the kids walk through. We set up, like you saw in the video, that big, huge toy setup.
Yeah.
Normally, we let the kids walk through by themselves and pick out the toys that they want. Unfortunately, this year, we're going to have to ask the families to stay inside their cars. We're going to try and gauge what the kids like, and then we're going to have our runners go and pick the toys for them.
Aw,
Yeah.
Santa's elves.
Santa's elves. They're going to be huffing down to the toy factory and get the toys real quick and bring them back to their cars.
I love it in the video. And which, by the way, folks can see that on your Facebook page. The video is up. That's how I saw it. You should see the looks in these kids' eyes when they see this sea of toys around them, and their faces are just so bright, and it just like warms your heart, because that's really what the holidays are all about.
And all the hard work, I think I even talked about it in the video, all the hard work pays off when you see the kids smile and they come in there and their eyes get huge, and it's like walking into a surplus Toys R Us that you can't imagine that many toys exist. So it's so great. And it honestly comes down to the generosity of the people in Sacramento that really step up and make these big donations and bring the toys down for these kids. And that's really where it comes from.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. So you're collecting toys right now at all CHP offices, and then the big toy drive is coming up in a couple of weeks with KCRA. What are the times for that?
So we'll be there all day. And when I say all day, I mean all day, from 5 a.m. till 7 p.m. So you can come by at any time during that time frame. We're out there collecting toys, keeping smiles on our face, and staying warm.
Do you have any idea of how many kids got toys last year through this effort?
We gave out, I think we had about 460 families that came through, and it came out to I think there was about 3,000 kids total. And then we also have a lot of partnerships for at the end when we're done, and if we have leftover toys, we donate to local organizations, charity organizations, churches in the area, so they can take whatever leftover toys we have to distribute those.
That's absolutely amazing. So every toy.
This is the number we're trying to beat.
Okay, we can do it.
This is what we got last year on our collection day at Cal Expo. So we need to beat that number this year.
Oh, we're going to. With the help of Mix 96 listeners and viewers right now, we're going to be able to do that.
I love it.
I am excited. And will we be able to see video of this year's event as well on your Facebook page?
Yeah, we're gonna we'll have the people out there again doing their video and taking some B-roll so they can put together another thank you video at the end of the year like they did this year. So
awesome. Well, once again, if you want any details, the local CHP offices around the Sacramento area are collecting the toys, and I'm sure they'd be more than happy to answer any questions that you have. And I just want to thank you. For giving us this information. It's overwhelming in this year. This year has been overwhelming in so many ways. But when you have a real tangible opportunity to do something for somebody right here in the community, especially a kid, it really helps more than you feel like you're doing something positive. You're taking action in this crazy year,
I couldn't have said it any better.
Well, thank you. And I hope you have a great day. And once again, Mix 96 viewers, you can go to our website too, mix96sac.com, because we've got all the details and links as well. All right. Well, check in with us later. I'd love to know how the toy drive's going.
Yeah, absolutely. Love to. And if people want to ask us questions directly, they can ask them on our Facebook page as well, CHP Valley Division.
Okay, awesome. All right, Officer Mike, have a great afternoon.
See you later. Thank you.
All right, bye.
Bye.